t'as craqué!
Ça va bien se passer.
Oui, peut-être.
Who blew up Nord Stream?
You for sure.
I was busy that day.
Vladimir Poutine a accordé une interview de plus de 2 heures au journaliste américain Tucker Carlson, qui a longtemps travaillé sur la chaîne Fox News avant d'être licencié et qui est considéré comme un partisan de Trump. Alors, de nombreux sujets ont été abordés durant cet entretien, à commencer bien sûr par la guerre en Ukraine, et Vladimir Poutine a commencé par faire un très long rappel de l'histoire de la création de la Russie depuis l'an 862.
Oh putain, c'est long!
Le journaliste Tucker Carlson a ensuite demandé à Poutine s'il savait qui a fait exploser le gazoduc Nord Stream. Et pour Poutine, il n'y a aucun doute.
Who blew up Nord Stream?
You for sure.
I was busy that day.
You personally may have an alibi, but the CIA has no such alibi.
Do you have evidence that NATO or the CIA did it?
You know, I won't get into details, but people always say in such cases, look for someone who is interested. But in this case, we should not only look for someone who is interested, but also for someone who has capabilities.
If you had evidence, and presumably given your security services, your intel services, you would, that NATO, the US, CIA, the West did this, why wouldn't you present it and win a propaganda victory?
In the war of propaganda, it is very difficult to defeat the United States, because the United States controls all the world's media and many European media. So it is possible to get involved in this work, but it is cost prohibitive, so to speak. We can simply shine the spotlight on our sources of information, and we will not achieve results.
On en vient à la question à $1 milliard. Poutine veut-il envahir le reste de l'Europe et aller jusqu'à la guerre totale?
Do you think NATO is worried about this becoming a global war or a nuclear conflict?
At least that's what they're talking about. And they're trying to intimidate their own population with an imaginary Russian threat.
Can you imagine a scenario where you sent Russian troops to Poland?
Only in one case, if Poland attacks Russia. Why? Because we have no interest in Poland, Latvia, or anywhere else. Why would we do that? We simply don't have any interest. It's just threat-mongering.
Well, the argument, I know you know this, is that, well, he invaded Ukraine, he has territorial aims across the continent, and you're saying unequivocally you don't.
It is absolutely out of the question. It goes against common sense to get involved in some kind of a global war. And a global war will bring all humanity to the brink of destruction.
Enfin, Poutine a commenté la possibilité d'une paix négociée.
There are options if there is a will. We are ready for this dialogue.
Would you be willing to say, congratulations, NATO, you won, and just keep the situation where it is now?
You know, it is a subject matter for the negotiations. No one is willing to conduct, or, to put it more accurately, they are willing, but do not know how to do it. I know they want to. It is not just I see it, but I know they do want it. But they are struggling to understand how to do it. They have driven the situation to the point where we are at. It is not us who have done that. It is our partners, opponents who have done that. Well, now let them think how to reverse the situation. We're not against it. It would be funny if it were not so sad.
Voilà pour les points essentiels de cette interview. Alors il a aussi été question de la relation de la Russie avec la Chine, de Donald Trump ou encore du sort d'un journaliste du Wall Street Journal emprisonné en Russie pour espionnage. Donc si ça vous intéresse, je vous renvoie vers l'interview dans son intégralité, mais par contre évidemment c'est en anglais. Pendant que je vous tiens, le top des humiliations de Macron en 2023 est arrivé. Je vous le conseille fortement, ça fait du bien.